Well, JL, I might have a few talents in the garden and they might be before us, but your talents go well beyond the playing field with the Australian cricket team. In the kitchen, what do you got for us?
I rarely get a chance to cook. I love to cook, but with 4 daughters and a wife who love cooking, it doesn't happen very often, but I have got one signature dish. And when it's Papa's pasta, it's a Sunday afternoon, they all come running.
Aha.
Because this is my one dish I'm okay
So you're going to share the recipe?
I'm not going to actually give you a recipe per se. I'm just going to say everything that's red, and anything that's tasty, anything that's healthy. And I, having just been in your garden, I've got all of that right here.
Well, let's go. What do we start
Bring it
with?
on, right over.
How does it go?
My favourite olive oil, and you know what? Lots of olive oil. And then the onion, onion in, garlic, of course. It's like a barbecue, isn't it? Can you cut up some capsicum, red?
Yeah.
Apple, special ingredient, red. I've got my carrots, which aren't red, but they're orange. We're going to just chunk it up. There's no real science to my cooking. Whilst as a coach, there's a bit of science, you know, statistics and S&C managers, but a lot of it's art, right?
Yep.
Great coaching's about art, and I think people love recipes. I'm just about the art of it.
Yeah, so it's instinctual stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much. What I might do also, while this is cooking, I love to get the cherry tomatoes, again, out of the garden, and just chucking them in. I might.
Cherry tomatoes are coming towards the end of their season
they are,
in my garden, but what I find is that they do tend to hold pretty well, and then if you've got a glass house or a warm spot, you can keep the plants going. So
they're easy to grow, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are. So this red colour in all of the things that we're looking at here is a plant chemical called lycopene. Unbelievably good for prostate cancer health, which is one of the biggest killers of Australians. Yeah. And every man could fix that simply by taking 1 tomato in their diet each day. So it has huge benefits in improving prostate health.
So great advice, Trev, awesome advice. So because you can start to caramelise, so I need to get some liquid in there. So I'm going to get more tomatoes.
Tinned tomatoes there, so there's a
We've
fair
got
bit of
some
liquid in that.
passata. You know, I've got some Italian mates who get on there on their weekends and they cook it up. So
this is really classic, traditional, and look at the colours of that. Yeah. So it's red, red, red all the way through, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got some stock.
Yep.
I've got some, we'll say, veggie stock. People, when I tell my family we put apple in it.
Apple, yeah.
Yeah, red apple. Like it just adds a bit of sweetness to it.
Yep.
Just grab a handful of that and chuck it in.
I could never have thought of putting apple in.
So leave the apple in there, now grab a handful of capsicum, and then the longer you're able to leave it to cook, then all the flavours just mesh in. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes here.
Okay.
Not only give you the taste, they also, like we're doing, give you that different texture in there as well.
Yep. So the herbs, I got parsley, thyme, rosemary, just finely chopped?
Yeah, go half of it. Put half of it in there for me.
All right.
Then we'll put a bit more in at the end when it's cooked a bit longer.
Yeah.
And like we said, all things red, another special ingredient.
Well, look, I've got a couple of measuring tools for you. Give it a shot.
Dash in here, a bit more of a dash in the glass of red on a Sunday afternoon, either with the family or with my music on.
Yep.
Mate.
It's as good as it gets.
We are talking, like that's living, isn't it?
So this is going to just have to bubble away while we just have to enjoy the red.
Righto, so now the water's boiling.
Yep.
So the
pasta's going in.
Pasta's going in.
Look at that.
And I might chuck some spinach in as well.
Okay.
I know it goes against, again, the green and the red and the herbs, but just healthy.
Yeah.
And I'll Popeye, you know. And the spinach obviously cooks down really quickly. That's why it's the last thing I put in there.
Yep.
Pasta cooked, sauce ready to go.
This is great.
There we go. So
straight over the top.
Straight over the top.
Look at that. Look at the colours.
Toss that around. You can you do the hard bits.
Typically, with a family, you would be just serving this up, big bowl, everybody digs in.
Parmesan cheese, or in my case, vegan cheese, not from the girls, they have their vegan cheese.
Yeah.
Glass of red, what a way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, mate, I've made a nice old mess mixing it up.
Now, the messier, the better.
Oh, look
That's
at
what
this.
it's all about, isn't it?
Look at this, though. I love the colours.
There you go, look at that.
JL, well done. This is
Thanks,
awesome.
Trev, let's have a go.
That is just delicious.
Mate, enjoy.
Well done.